Well, hi there. This is pretty close, isn't it? Okay. My name is Misty, and I wanted to do a quick video showing you how I put my card together. I do YouTube videos on how I make my card, but the difference is I'm never in the videos. So I just wanted to do a really quick video, pop in, say hi, thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And okay, so here's the card I'm working on. Let's see if I can do this. So here's the card. Yep, and I'm going to show you how I put it all together. So I've already colored everything. I cut everything I want on it. I have a really hard time with male cards, masculine cards, I guess. I just don't have that much manly stuff. I mean, most of my stuff is pretty girly, so I kind of struggled on this one. But I did the best I can, and I'm going to show you how I put this all together. So, yes, I know you can see a little bit of my crazy messy craft room in the background, but one of these days I will do a craft room tour, just not anytime soon. I have some major cleaning to do in here and putting away. I'm always trying to craft. I'm always trying to make things, so I need to make more time for putting stuff away and organizing and stuff like that. So one of these days I will do a craft room tour, so stay tuned. But for now, I'm going to hook you up on my tripod here and show you how I put this card together. Alright, so the image I'm using is from Paper Nest Dolls, and it's called Police Officer Owen. And I love this image so much, and I love the company. They were very sweet to work with. So I had to purchase Firefighter Owen as well, and he's just as cute. Alright, so I'm just going to add some brads to the corners, all four corners, just to give it a little dimension, a little bling. A little something to look at. And they're just, I don't even know where I got the brads, but I'll put links to everything I used in the description below. I used a We Are Memory Keepers embossing folder to get that cool looking design on that gray paper there. Alright, so for my brads, I noticed that all four of them, I put it kind of close to the edge, and so all four had corner, part of it hanging off the edge. No matter which way I turned it, there was always some showing from the back. So I had my hubby come to the rescue, and he just clipped some of it off so they fit perfectly. Alright, and this little strip here, I actually just made it with Microsoft Word. It says police do not cross or something like that, and I just typed the line in all caps, repeated it, and printed it on yellow paper. Looks just like the real thing. Just use some mini glue dots on the back of that, and I don't know, I kind of liked it going diagonal like that. Again, just something different. The dark gray paper behind Officer Owen there is Simon Says Stamp Slate. And then I used a cross-stitched frame borders by Memory Box around the frame around Officer Owen. For the FBPD, I used Lawn Fawn's Quinn's ABCs. And I totally forgot I even had the die for this. I thought I just had the stamp, and I turned it over, and there was the die too. I was super stoked. This whole time I've been thinking I just had a lowercase die, and I've been wanting an uppercase, so I was pretty happy that I don't have to buy another one. I added a little hickory smoke distress ink around the border here. It's kind of a dark gray to match the slate cardstock behind it. I just used distress ink for the background, the sky, and then the grass. Oh, and for this little shield, I just made that on my silhouette. Yeah, it was super easy. I think the blue strip, same thing. I just cut a blue strip. No, I did it on my silhouette, so it'd match up. The sides would match up. Guess I could have just turned it over and cut it to size, but I just did it on the silhouette. Alright, so I'm just using some Be Creative tape on the back of that. I love that adhesive. It's good. It's very strong. And then add some more on the back of Officer Owen. The card size is 6 by 6. I know it's kind of an odd size, but by the time I, chose what I wanted to put on here and where I wanted to put it, that's just what size it turned out to be. All right, so I got Officer Owen all squared away, all glued down and ready to go. And now I'm just going to attach the handcuffs and the weapon. All right, for the handcuffs and the gun, I just Googled it and, clicked on images and then picked out one that I liked and printed it up. And then I used my scan and cut to cut them out, because there was no way I was cutting those puppies out. I am not that good with a razor. Yeah, and then adding the foam dots on the back of those tiny little handcuffs. That was fun. But it was worth it. I needed some dimension to it. So for the sky, I used Mermaid Lagoon and Distress ink, and I just used a tiny little finger dauber and just went around the image. And then for the grass, I used mowed lawn and peeled paint and just did the same thing. I didn't include the coloring, the Copic coloring, just because my videos tend to be so long when I try to include the coloring. So if anybody is interested in seeing that, just let me know and I will gladly throw it up here. If not, no worries. I don't know. When I was starting out, I like to see other people coloring. I like to see how to do shading and which colors to use, and I liked seeing that kind of stuff, which is why I started doing these videos in the first place, kind of. I just wanted to share with other people what I had learned. I don't know, I think it saves some people from having to go through, finding colors. If you see, like if you were to see a video and you say, oh, I like the way that skin tone look, and then to watch a video and see exactly what colors were used. That's kind of why I started doing videos, in hopes that someone would see my videos and say, hey, I like that whatever skin color or hair color, and let me go watch that video. Something like that. Just like that. Wow, that was bad. Moving on. Okay, so for the inside, I just did a really light picture of their dog. Or canine, I guess it's called. Okay, so I made this card for a friend whose husband is on the police department, and he just recently got a canine unit. So the picture inside is his actual dog. So I just turned the opacity down really low so that you can barely see it, because she has to ride over the top of it. To make my card base, I am using Nina Solar White 110-pound cardstock, and since the card is a 6 by 6, I had to use two separate pieces of cardstock, because I can't do a 6 by 12. Paper only goes to 11 inches. So I cut two pieces of cardstock from two different pieces, and one I cut at 6 by 6 and the other one I cut at 6 by 7, so that way I would have an inch flap to glue down. To me, it's very important to use a good quality thick cardstock for the card base. That way your card can stand up and it's not all floppy. But what I'm saying is just use the strongest cardstock that you have. Alright, so I'm using the Tombow Extreme adhesive here, which is really strong stuff. I want to make sure that it's not going to come unstuck, which it shouldn't. It's the card front will be over the top of it, and on the inside you can't even tell that it's two separate pieces of paper. Can't even tell. Alright, so now I'm just adding the inside with a picture of their canine. I'm going to use ATG to put lots of glue on the back of this. I want to make sure it's really going to stick. Don't want anything coming apart. And then, like I said, it's just going to go right over the top of that, and you're not even going to know that it's two separate pieces of cardstock there. Look at that. Pretty magical. And for one final step, I'm going to stamp the sentiment on the inside of the card with a stamp set by Simon Says Stamp called Congratulations. And that finishes off my card for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the like button. I know I forget to do it sometimes when I watch a video, but I really try to. It just lets us know that you like what we're doing. So please click on that like button, and if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much. If you're looking for more inspiration or more ideas, I've included 2 additional videos below this video, both featuring some Copic coloring and some distress ink. So I hope you will click on those and check those out as well. All right, I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.